And we continue to factor trinomials. And we're going to get started by looking for two numbers that multiply to whatever 2 and negative 6 multiply to. And 2 times negative 6 is negative 12. And two numbers that add up to 1. Because we're looking for the number that multiplies the x here, which is 1. So two numbers that multiply to negative 12 and add up to 1. And those numbers will be 4 and negative 3. Because 4 times negative 3, negative 12. And 4 plus negative 3, just positive 1. Okay. Now that we have these numbers, we're going to split up the 1x into 4x and negative 3x. That's why we were looking for these two numbers, just to split up the middle term. And the negative 6 just comes down, and so does the 2x squared. Okay, now let's factor by grouping. So 2x squared plus 4x, I can factor out a 2x. 2x squared divided by 2x is just x. 4x divided by 2x, just 2. Then over here, negative 3x minus 6, I can factor out a negative 3. Negative 3x divided by negative 3 is just x. And negative 6 divided by negative 3, just plus or positive 2. Great. It's a good signal when we have the same elements here. So I can just write it once in the final answer. And open brackets again and combine these two. So 2x minus 3. So 2x minus 3 times x plus 2 is this trinomial in factored form. Okay, how about this one? Now we're looking for two numbers that multiply to whatever 3 and negative 1 multiply to, which is negative 3. And two numbers that add up to negative 2. In this case, the numbers will be negative 3 and positive 1. Because negative 3 plus 1, negative 2, and negative 3 times 1, negative 3. So let's split up the negative 2x into negative 3x plus 1x. I'll bring down the negative 1 as well as the 3x squared. And now we can factor by grouping again. Now I can take out or basically factor out a 3x from these two elements over here. Open the bracket. 3x squared divided by 3x is just x. And negative 3x divided by 3x, just negative 1. And over here, 1x minus 1. Can't factor anything out except for 1. 1x divided by 1 is just x. Negative 1 divided by 1, just negative 1. So, let me just quickly change the color here of my pen. We have the same element, x minus 1, which doesn't need to be repeated in the final answer. We can combine these two elements here. 3x plus 1 times x minus 1 is the final answer. And that's it.